Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a golf themed card. It's for a 90-year-old. He's called Wally. Somebody's asked me to make this card. I'm going to be using these colours. Not sure what I'm going to do, but I've dug out this grass dye as well. So I think you can imagine what theme I'm going down. So I'll get a few things cut, have a think in my head how I want to design the card, and then I'll come back. I've cut out the golf dies. I'm going to have to make a stick for this club because that's how it comes. It doesn't come with a stick. I've got 5 tees, golf ball, which I'm going to cut out a white bit to go behind that because I don't want the background showing through. This is the hole in which the ball gets hit into. I think I'm going to use some brown like the hole for the stick just to keep the colours all the same. This is going to come through the holes, isn't it? There. That's all I wanted to do. Just so I don't get the colour of the background through. There. So that's all my little bits. Right, I've got to cut a strip. The golf club, don't know what you call it, stem, handle, pencil. Can't find anything here today. I might use the white one actually. Right, I might do it in my trim actually. Make sure it's straight. So I'll get that cut and I'll be back. Right, I've cut the handle for the golf club. I'm not going to use all this. That should be right, I think. Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, I'm going to use that one. I don't think they're made of wood, but it could be brown, couldn't it? I think they're made of metal. But I'm going to use brown anyway. So I just want all the colours to tie in together. I need to make some grass. So I've got this piece of paper, which I'm going to use on this panel. Oh, wrong way. Would I put it up the right way? That is the right way, isn't it? Yeah. I was a little confused then. So I'm just going to, not even going to measure it for a minute. I'm just going to cut at a certain place, like that. Put it through my die machine. Make sure it fit. Yeah. Cut that off. That's plenty wide enough. So I'm just going to cut that off at the top there. And then I can fit it to my panel then. It's the easiest way to do it. So I'll get that cut. There we go. There's my grass. That's going to go on there somewhere. I'm not going to cut it to size yet because I'm not sure where I want it. So I want some sky at the top. So I've got to pick whether I want the dark blue or the light blue. I'm going with the light blue. Decision made. And that go behind. Like that. And then I can arrange all my golf club and whatever else on the top. Just so it looks like they're on a golf course. I've just been thinking, and I've looked online because I thought I'm sure they use flags, so I might cut a triangle out and use that as a flag and stick it in the hole. I might do that in red, keep to the red thing. Inch and a half. I'll just cut down so far like that for a minute. Oh, make sure I don't lose any of those. Cut that off there. I think that's quite square there, is it? No, because it was cut before. Drop that bit off. Sort that out in a minute. And if I use this, mark the middle, which is about there. What's that going to be like? Could always shorten it up. Yeah, I could shorten it up. I don't on here actually. Get that bit of red out of there. Somehow. There. Alright. So I want to go from corner to corner. Or corner to the middle, I should say. That doesn't look like the middle there, does it? Don't think it's going to matter. I think I'm slightly out, but that one. Now this side. That gives me a triangle. Yeah, I think that's going to be right actually, that size. It just needs a pole for it to go on, and somewhere in my bin I have the first one of this that I cut, which was slightly too short, too skinny. So I might cut some of this one down. Keep that one for the club. And I use that one for that one. Yeah, and then I can put his age on there. I've just cut it down, just with scissors, just so it's a bit skinnier. Yeah, that'd be fine. That'd be fine. Like I say, I put his age on there, a nice 90. So that's that done. Right, I'm thinking of using the red as a matte layer on this card, and then having the maybe a white border, and then this. So I do what I usually do. I still got on my pencil. I haven't got a clue where Right, I'm going to find my pencil, hopefully, and come back. Right, found a pencil. It's not the one I usually use. I don't know where that's gone. I have no clue. I don't like that edge. Cut that edge off. I've just been away for a week down in Cornwall in a lodge. We had lovely weather. We had a lovely week. We were down there at Port on a campsite. And I come back and things are missing. So whenever my son's come in and used it for some reason, I've not put it back. Right, to my usual mark. Like that. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Try again. That's my pan out. Need to do it to the card. I was lucky. Right, I just want a very slight white border. again. That should do. Right, get that cut. Alright, that one's cut. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'm going to take the middle out of this because I haven't got much red left. So all I do is just use my trimmer. Just make sure you don't go too near the edge. Cut out the middle. Like that. Trim out the corners, I haven't quite done that. There, so I've got all that now I can use for something else. And that'll be hidden on my card behind all the rest. I've just cut down my white panel just a little bit more, just give me a bit more of a red border on that part. But that aside, that's all my bits to cut off. Right, now I want to get this on here, but I also want a white border. Very slight border, about that. So I'll mark it again with my pencil, whatever I've done with that now. What have I done with that? I'll tell you what, I think I've got a pencil thief here that I don't even know about. Right, I've got a pencil. Put it back in the drawer. Alright, I'll just mark. Do I want more? Probably want more grass than sky, really. So if I mark up there, I'll just cut those bits off. So that's that bit. So I'm just looking at the edge, it's not very good, but it'll be fine. Right, now what I need to do, I want this exactly the same size as the blue sky. So if I put that in the middle somewhere like that. Oh, let's do it against the grass. Oh, like moving it. Just mark the ends. Cut that off. Right, the moment of truth. Let's hope I've done it. That's fine. Now what's it look like on this? Bit of a border. Oh yes, that's worked out perfect. Yeah. That was lucky. Don't usually work for me like that first time. Right, as you can see, I've been having a little play where to put everything. I've cut this one down a little bit. Found it was too big. So it's a bit better size there. Sorry, I found some little mini eggs in my drawer. Forgot they were there. So I've been munching on them. So we'll get this one stuck on there. Like that. I'm going to stick the flag to the pole. Stick it up there because it's a bit more wonky up the other end. Yep. Oh. How did I do that? Now I've lost my flag. Stuck to the cloth. Stick that one on there. I'm just wondering why I have to have a piece sticking at the top. Yeah, I will. Let's wipe the glitter off the end. Just like it with a little piece sticking at the top. I don't know if they like that, but that's the way I like it. Straighten that off. Yep, there's my flag. Right, I'm going to get my sky stuck down to my panel first. Got a mark on my panel, but it's not going to matter because it's going to be covered over. Oh, that's that one. Now for the grass. Right, I'm just going to do that because I'm going to end up ruining it else. Time I got everything on, you're not going to see that it's maybe slightly out. And like I always say, it's handmade. It's not going to be perfection. It's not made on a machine. I made the pole on the flag a bit longer because I found it wasn't quite long enough for where I wanted it. So made that one a bit longer and stuck it on. I've cut out this 90 to put on the flag. I've cut out birthday wishes and I've cut out his name. So I've just got to put it all together. So I'll stick this one on his age under the flag. I've got a bit over the top there. Stick that on there. Just tap that a minute. Gone mad again. There. That's his age. Right, bring in my panel. I'm going to stick the hole down in this corner. So I'll put that about there. And I think I'll stick the club on first before I trim any of the hand off. Right, where do I want that? Probably somewhere about there. It'll be fine. Alright, can stick the rest on now. Don't mind that if that comes off the end. Oh, there's glue there. I've got glue on my silver. Just hold it down. Right, got the ball. On the end of the club, like that. On this one, can come off as well, I don't mind. Around there, yeah, that's fine. Stick that on there. Not making too much mess. There's also my letters and my sentiments stuck on. Just need to cut the end of that one off. And now I need to just fill in some of the gaps with these T's. Two, three, 4, 5. There, I think that's enough. Won't use those. So now what I've got to do is just put my card together. Make sure that's clean. Put this one on first. So there we go. There's my golf court card. I was going to put birds and that in the sky, maybe a few tufts of grass, but I'm not going to. I think that's enough. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, I'd love it if you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. See you later. Bye.